Well, this one should be interesting. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we focus on the 25th ranked NFL player for the year of 2023. It's none other than King Henry, aka Derrick Henry, running back for the Titans. I don't even know what to say. I've got nothing to say. The man is a human wrecking ball on the offensive side of the ball, which is just music to my ears. I love watching him play. He's not the flashiest, but he is solid each and every time he rushes the ball. Speaking of the amount of times he rushes the ball, it's more than anyone else in the league, except for like Nick Chubb, possibly. Either way, it's about time we get into his stats for the year of 2022, watch his video, and then let's have some fun and place him on a rugby team. Derrick Lamar Henry Jr., born January 4th, 1994, 6'3", 247 pounds. On a good day, with a couple of meals in him, I reckon he'd be almost 260. And, you know, just to look at numbers, when you compare 247 to 260, it's a lot. Plays like 260, even if he's not. Either way, got picked up in the second round of the 2016 draft, pick number 45. Been a Titan ever since. Won the NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 2020. His single first-team All-Pro selection in the same year. Three-time Pro Bowler, 19, 20, and 22. Two-time NFL rushing touchdowns leader, two-time NFL rushing yards leader in the years of 2019 and 2020. Can he do it again in 2023? I reckon he's got every chance. 4.54 for the 40-yard dash, 37 inches on the vertical, 10 foot 10 on the broad jump, and 22 reps on the bench press. He was drafted by the Titans in the second round. He was the second running back taken that year, after number 4, Ezekiel Elliott. So it seems as if the running back stocks in the year of 2016 were down. Well, he's been in the league a short 7 seasons, but he's got a hell of a lot of purple and green, which either means he led the league or has an NFL record. And with all that being said, let's focus on his 2022 stats. 16 games played, bringing his career total to just over 100. At 102, 349 rushing attempts for 1,538 yards and an average of 4.4. 13 rushing touchdowns, bringing his career total to 78. 33 receptions, which is his career high, 398 yards. So that brings his all-purpose yards to almost 2,000. He had a longest reception of 69 yards, but no touchdowns. Passed the ball twice, threw for a touchdown, and I guarantee we're going to hear about that. Fumbled the ball 6 times, but when you take it for 349 attempts, I mean, what's that? 2 out of 100? I'll take it. He's played 102 games over 7 seasons, has a career total of 8,335 rushing yards, 1,244 receiving yards, and 81 touchdowns, including 78 along the ground. He's played 7 postseason games, 17, 19, 20, and 21. 19 was the year that Tennessee went the deepest, but they couldn't quite get to the big dance. Either way, this is going to be fun. Let's get into the video.
Toughest running back he faces you.
This is coming from the linebacker. He is galloping like a gazelle. Have a look at that. He literally bounces at that size. That's not normal.
He is a tough dude.
Probably Derrick Henry.
He's a beast, bro. An absolute beast. And the hair just adds to it.
So I think you always...
Normally I'd say, look, if you've got a real solid set of hair coming out the back of your helmet, I would say, you know, that's averaging, I don't know, a pound, 2 pounds, maybe 3, maybe even 4 pounds for the guys with the real thick dreadlocks. And in this case, you know, there's no thicker hair than the tiger tail that is Derrick Henry's hairstyle. But in this case, it just adds to his character.
Just got to put him into consideration when you're talking about top 5 backs.
The difference between this league and our team is we got Derrick Henry.
No matter how you break down tape, it's always a Derrick Henry plan. So their whole game plan is to stop Derrick Henry every week.
With the
And that's not normal, man. They don't normally give that much precedence as far as like the coaching staff and saying that this is the difference between our team and another to a running back. But in this case, undeniable.
That they got over in Tennessee, you force your DBs to make tackles.
Made the safety
Decent
missing.
speed too.
And I don't think a DB really want to see Derrick like that for 4 quarters.
I hate playing him. He's so damn big. Like, you hit him in the...
Was that a reception?
With the scheme that they got over in Tennessee, you force your DBs to make tackles.
Made the safety missing.
And I don't think a DB really want to see Derrick like that for 4 quarters.
I hate playing him.
And look, there's one, fact, and this applies to Jonathan Taylor as well, that we are missing out, and that is his college and also high school statistics. Okay, do we have a look at them? Do we have a quick look? All right, let's do it. 2009 high school, first year, 2,465 yards. 2010 second year, 2,788 yards. 2011 third year, 2,610 yards. And in 2012, his final high school year, 4,261 yards. What the actual fuck? Then he comes to college, continues. 2013 had a quiet year, second string, maybe third string back, 382 yards. 2014, 990 yards. 2015 becomes a starting running back, takes 395 attempts for 2,219 yards. And being that in 2020, he did become just the 8th NFL running back to rush for over 2,000 yards. An interesting stat was that he became, I'm going to say, the first in history to run for 2,000 yards during a season in high school, 2,000 yards for a season in college, and 2,000 yards for a season in professional football. And guys, he's not finished yet.
So damn big, like, you hit him in the thigh, he just gonna run through it. You gotta, like, wrestle him down. Like, he's so freaking big.
Just can't let up for a single play. You gotta be on your game when you're facing Derrick Henry.
That's like a freight train. Like, he doesn't even have to get, like, a good run. He can just fall forward for about 10 yards, man. And they'll just keep giving him the ball, keep giving him the ball. So it's like, you're gonna have to deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, once you meet him, you're guaranteed to be pushed backwards, right? So that's a 2 or 3 yard gain, regardless. Just falling forward, literally. Ugh.
Can't tackle there. Okay?
He's just a big bowling ball, man. Like, honestly, he's one of those guys where if you don't bring you an extra lunch or something like that and just come in there trying to play big boy ball.
Oh, but not just that. He's got the footwork. Oh man, what a clean step. What a beautiful stutter step that was.
Dude.
That was a man-sized run.
Puts the ball in the other hand and finish it. Oh, give it to
We
him.
had one in Jacksonville at home. We actually snapped the ball early, and he still went for 50.
Henry up the middle to the 30, cuts back. 35, switches the ball. 40, 50, 45, 40, cutting back inside. 50 yards for Derrick Henry.
Has that
It's a
elite
sight
stiff arm
to
outside
behold.
of the box.
Uses a stiff arm, plows over a defender.
His stiff arm is powerful.
Bro, his stiff arm is a cheat code.
So you got to really like run through your tackles when you're going to tackle him.
Man, oh man, he stiff-armed Rayshawn Jenkins right down to the field.
He can get a stiff arm on somebody, bro, be rolling. You be like, nah, you know
Bro,
what?
he brought call it Iron Mike Tyson with a punch, or call it a stiff arm from Derrick Henry. He's got such long arms too. Like, if you go low, he's probably going to reach your helmet regardless. That is...
Look like a tight end, but he running like Dalvin. Like, you be like, yeah, you got to go get him. So that's a problem. Tennessee got him one over there.
Franchise record, total touchdowns, man.
That's what he does.
What a beast, man.
he's-
I got goosebumps again. Just seeing him stand there without his helmet on, around his fellow players, being congratulated like that.
Under
Fuck.
control of the ground game. It's actually kind of crazy because it's like a given every single year.
To do it for this amount of time in the league over and over again, and
That's top 5 back talking about top 5 back.
still top 2 in the league in rushing.
There he is, the Yulee bulldozer, Derrick Henry.
And in saying that, there's a guy who I missed out. When I was talking about my top 5 backs, there is one guy who I missed out, and now I know who indeed my top 5 backs are. In no particular order. Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Leonard Fournette, and Jonathan Taylor.
The
Easy.
three-time Pro Bowler led the league with 9 100-yard games in 2022.
You have to have toughness to have that many games with 100 yards.
But to be thought of as a king, you don't always need a crown.
The king, Derrick Henry.
When you look at a complete package, I mean, he's a beast when it comes to that running back position. I think that he changed the game because he's the most different back, I think, out of everybody.
That's why I came back to Tennessee, was to block for that guy. He's special, and there's
Oh man, I've got a huge dose of goosebumps now.
nobody like him in the league.
Oh,
Who do you
that was amazing. That's why he came back to the team. to block for a guy like Derrick Henry, a once in a lifetime, a once in a generation talent, who has the body that stands up to 350 attempts per year, you know what I mean? Year after year. How long is it going to last? Hopefully a few more years at least. Either way, guys, final thing we're going to do is place Derrick Henry on a rugby team. And you need to put him in the back line. He likes running with the ball. I don't know how he goes tackling, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to place him on the wing. It's the position that needs the least amount of tackling, but it's also the position that you're going to get the most space in if your inside men do the right thing. You're going to have to sort of stay out there for the most part, but once you do get the ball, it's going to be completely up to you as to what you want to do. Are you going to initiate the contact? Are you going to try and step on the inside, then step on the outside and get around him? Are you going to try and chip and chase? I mean, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? A defender braces himself to take the tackle, do whatever he can to get this guy down, but next minute he kicks it past him, runs onto the ball and scores a try. I mean, he is the equivalent of Jonah Lomu, not a fucking doubt in my mind. It's just Jonah Lomu had, 15 pounds and 2 inches on him and was faster and played with no pads and no helmet. So, the late great Jonah Lomu, my rugby hero, every single Kiwi's rugby hero, you know what I mean, growing up. For me to even attempt to make the comparison is giving Derrick Henry the biggest compliment I could ever give. Put him on the wing, give him the ball, and watch in amazement, just like we used to do with Jonah Lomu. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Not going to happen, but either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.